What's good, my bacon and eggs? Welcome back to another episode of the Sunday Breakfast, a weekly talk show where we sit down and get real each Sunday of the week. So let's hop right on in. For this topic today, I want to discuss summer. Not the season, but more so the feeling of summer. You know, like you just never want it to go, really. Personally, this feeling is very true, very real. When I was going to the first day of school, after summer ends, then school begins right back up. It's a dreadful feeling going back to school that first day. And luckily, I don't have to experience it anymore. So if you're going through that, I wish you all the best. Remember not to slip up when they're calling roll. For this topic, I want to start off with the first point, which is when summer hits, we want to escape from all responsibilities, and that's what summer is for us. Summer is associated with break time for many of us. It's a break from school, break from work, or a break from responsibilities that before you would have had to do. Me personally, I remember a break from school. I used to just sit home, do nothing, like watch TV, watch Disney on the TV and stuff when that was a thing, when YouTube really wasn't that prominent like it is now. I used to like actually sit down in the living room and watch Disney or watch cartoons, some SpongeBob, some Phineas and Ferb, you know, all that stuff. But every day it usually had homework that you would have to go home and do every day. But at summertime, you're already home and there is no such thing as homework. That's freedom in itself. That freedom to just not have to be burdened to do anything and just be able to chill. But next topic, which is the nostalgia behind it, the nostalgia of summer. I don't even have to say much about this because I know you click with this. You know what I mean? And that innocence that comes along with it. Like you're bound to be arrogant. You're bound to be stubborn. You're bound to not know things. You're bound to make mistakes. That is the beauty of summer and the season. There's also kind of like a romanticization. Every time it comes around, you have to do something or you have to make memories. Summer itself is just like a whole, what am I trying to say? Summer is like its own special thing year round. I feel there's nothing similar to it. Now, all that being said, when that ends, we're thrown right back into reality. You got to go back to work or back to school. Once that August hits, you know you're doomed. You know that you're cooked because every single day is just passing by quicker than ever. And you have no time to get a grasp on, oh my God, I'm not ready. And well, yes, you are ready. You better get ready. That feeling of like when you want time to move fast, time moves slow. But when you want time to move slow, time moves fast. It's like this weird thing, this weird flip-flop relationship that time has with us, or that we as humans have with the perception of time. It's kind of weird. I would like to dive into that deeper, but I'm not going to rant about it here because no one wants to hear that. Knowing that you have to return back to reality and knowing that vacations aren't forever is what makes vacations fun in the first place. But after it's all over, it kind of makes you ponder, like, I really wish life could be like this. So our last point, it kind of relates back to that feeling like time and our perception of time kind of sways whenever like we're dreading something. It's like we have this fear of change or this fear of time passing. When you want time to pass, it doesn't pass. Like sitting at a school desk and waiting for that 2 p.m., 3 p.m. to hit, it's just taking forever. But when you're at home, that 8 hours goes by in 8 minutes, dude. I think it's because on one point, you're actually sitting there doing tedious work and you're feeling time pass by each second. While you're at home, you're not really reminded of time is passing and you're not really reminded that you are going through a day in your life right now. You're just chilling back, relaxing, not really paying attention to much, just enjoying leisure activities, which I'm not going to blame you for. No wonder why we want summer to last forever, but just know that summer can't last forever and spend the time that you would spend on summer actually doing things that you won't regret wasting that time on. Like, for example, sleeping all day. I know it sounds great, but if you're going to regret it, don't do it. It might not be worth it. That's it for this Sunday breakfast. Tune in back next week, and thanks for watching.